Hello people of the internet, my halls of happiness. I hope you are doing well today. In today's video, as you can probably tell by the title, I'll be giving you guys some tips and tricks on how to stay productive during online school. So without any further ado, let's get on to the video. The first tip that I have for you guys is to go to bed at a reasonable time and then wake up like early, I guess. I'd recommend waking up at least an hour before you have to log into school and going to bed so that you get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. That's just me. I go to bed at 10 and then I wake up at 7:30, so I think that's about like 9.5 hours of sleep, and that really works for me. It also tricks your brain into being more productive, and also in the morning you don't feel like you have to rush and like roll out of bed to go to school. You kind of have more time to like prepare your mind and like prepare yourself, I guess, for school. You also have a lot more time to do things like eat breakfast, which I know like a lot of people, they skip breakfast, which still just blows my mind. But you can have time to eat like a nice proper breakfast instead of having like a banana or like a piece of bread or something like that. You can actually have like some cereal or some waffles or something like that, more like hearty. The next tip that I have for you guys is to actually get dressed for the day. Now, I've been doing this since day one of online school, and it really helps me like stay productive, because I know like especially during the weekends when I just stay in my like pajamas all day, I feel like I'm like not getting anything done. I just feel like very like sluggish and lazy, which it's okay to have those days, but for school I feel like it changes your mindset when you actually get ready for the day and dress in something nice. Like right now I'm just wearing like a regular shirt and some shorts, and that's what I would wear to school. So yeah. The third tip that I have for you guys is to actually eat breakfast. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Literally, whenever my friends are like having a rough morning, one of the first things that I ask them is, did you eat breakfast? And 9 times out of 10, their answer is no. Eat breakfast, actually. Like, first off, everyone, like, I know everyone says that eating breakfast is like the most, like, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, but it's true. First, you get started with like all of like some like vitamins and minerals that your brain needs, and it fills up your body like as a power up, I guess, and it helps you feel more productive, and I don't know, it just makes you feel more awake. It's very fulfilling, like, and it helps your mood too, because I know I can't focus when I'm hungry, and like some people, they're like, oh, I'm not hungry in the morning. Well, like, grab something quick, like make some toast with like fruit on it or something. It doesn't have to be a whole on like continental breakfast, but eat something. Oh my gosh, like that's one of the things that I cannot stress enough. Eat breakfast in the morning. Eat breakfast. Period, point blank. Eat breakfast. The fourth thing is to not do school in your bed. I see way too many people like do school in their bed when they're doing like a day in the life or things like that. And I know, like, you know, it's like one of the places where like it's comfy for one, but like actually like getting up and getting out of your bed and maybe like going to like a desk or your kitchen table, or even just sitting on the floor, like that change of scenery really like shifts your brain, and then it like your brain doesn't really get confused with like which time is like relaxing time and which time is school time, because it kind of knows which place is for school and which place you need to be awake, fully awake and aware, and which place you can kind of like have your mind, I guess, all over the place. But yeah, like, don't do school in your bed. First off, whenever I do school and I just like, I'm tired of sitting down in my chair and I like lay down on the floor, I get so tired within 5 minutes of me being on the floor. I don't know how you guys do it for the whole day. Like, literally, I swear I would be asleep if I did school on my bed. Like, I don't know how you guys do it, but like that change of scenery really, like, it really makes a difference. The next tip that I have for you guys is to put your phone on do not disturb and flip it over face down. Now, this one is very important because it's super duper easy to get distracted during school, especially online school, because you know you have no one enforcing a no phone rule. But when you have that self-discipline and you actually like train yourself to not check your phone every 5 minutes during class, then it actually makes your brain more aware and more focused. Because I know when I spend a long time like checking my phone during like class or something like that, whether it be like my email or like social media or whatever, like even if it's just to check something really quick, my mind just feels very foggy, and then I feel like I'm being pulled in like multiple directions, and I start feeling like stressed and a lot of like anxiety. But like whenever I don't touch my phone or like barely touch my phone throughout the day, like I feel fine, and I feel like I can get a lot more work done, and I don't feel as stressed. The sixth tip that I have for you guys is whenever you're feeling like frustrated or unmotivated, I just walk away. That's literally what I do. In the chat, I just say BRB, and then I walk away. I usually take about like 5-ish minutes, 3 to 5 minutes to just literally sit on the floor, think about nothing, or just lay down. Or I just put my computer on mute and then I turn it the other way because I just can't deal with like thinking about school. That's all I do. Sometimes school is a lot, and like that's okay. Sometimes you just need to take a break and walk away. I know I take those breaks all of the time, and like those little breaks that they give you like during like class change, because for me I get 4 minutes between each class. They're like, go take a break, go get some water. No, it takes 4 minutes to log in from each class, so there really is no water break. But yeah. The next tip that I have for you guys is to have a clean workspace. I know when I have a clean workspace, I feel more put together and more like I have everything in line. But then when I have a messy workspace, I feel like I'm like a chicken with my head cut off, and it's just like I don't know where to find like this pen, or I don't know like where this paper is for this class, and I feel like I'm like shuffling through a bunch of like junk literally, and then it's just like so like I just get in like such a bad mood, and then I feel more stressed, and then I like take my like bad moodiness out on like my siblings and stuff, and I don't like to do that. I don't like to be mean to people like that, and then I have to like apologize like 2 hours later, like, hey, sorry, I was just, you know, a little stressed out because like my desk wasn't clean. It's not a good feeling at all. So definitely have a clean workspace. The next tip that I have for you guys is to have a dedicated spot for all of your schoolwork. For me, I just keep it in my backpack from last year, and I just kind of like put like everything that I need for school. I put like my notebooks, my folders, everything for like all of my elective classes, and that's where all of my schoolwork goes. This also goes hand in hand with the clean workspace kind of idea. It's also so it just separates your school life from like your home life, because usually I would have my backpack downstairs on the hooks where like, you know, I would just grab them when on my way out of the door. But since I'm not going out of the door, I just keep all my school stuff in my backpack in my room, and it kind of just helps my room, one, stay cleaner, and two, kind of like I said before, separate my school life and my kind of like relaxed self life, I guess. But yeah, the final tip that I have for you guys is to just take time for yourself. Usually I take about like an hour and 10 minutes between 8 o'clock and 9:10, right before I have to log in for school and get ready. I usually like take that hour and some change and just like maybe work on my bullet journal spread, or work on some like homework or schoolwork that I might have like missed from the night before. Or what I usually do is I just get on my phone, scroll through social media, or I like watch TV. I watch usually like Netflix or Hulu, or sometimes YouTube if like people post like that early, but usually they don't. Or what I also do is after school, an hour after I get out of school, I don't think about school. I don't think about anything. I don't think about any at school commitments that I have, or any at home commitments that I have. That includes like chores or other activities or anything like that. I just lock it all away for that whole hour. Between 4 and 5 o'clock is when I just don't think about any of those commitments, and I just either scroll on TikTok. Usually I take a nap. After school naps are unmatched. They are the best naps known to mankind. I've been taking after school naps since 2012. That's a long time. But yeah, something about after school naps, they're really good. Like they just chef's kiss. But yeah. So that is it for this week's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys found this helpful or inspiring in some way, shape, or form. Hopefully this will help you guys stay more productive and more focused during online school, because online school is just something that we're all just powering through, and I know that, oh my god, literally online school is so exhausting and very draining. So I'm just trying to, you know, help, I guess, not like lighten the mood, but just try to make things as easy for you guys as possible with some of the things that I've learned with the three-ish months that I've been in online school. So yeah, as always, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.